finishing up yours?
Yeah, just I had to drink whatever's in the fridge.
Oh,
So it's come down to that, like what's in the fridge. It's
yeah.
almost like a game we should play on the show. Is what game is in the fridge?
Yeah.
What beer is in the fridge?
It
Right now,
was
I got some Sam Adams that the father-in-law gave me, and so I'm very thankful for. I mean,
we
it does have the
we
label. It does have the
oh, that's good.
yeah. So hey, it's all
They're
good.
pretty independent.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'll take a Sam Adams, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, welcome to the Atomic Beer Show. My name is Josh,
I'm done.
and we're here to talk about beer.
Lots of beer.
Oh yeah, and I would definitely say we also talk about the breweries and the brewers that make them. Thank you, especially with everything going on right now. We're actually recording our first video, right? This is
Yeah.
the second attempt that we're doing this from our homes, and we're not doing it at the Fallout shelter, which we had a nice little studio set up and everything, but that's just another.
Not feasible at this time.
Nah, not gonna do it. I mean, we probably could keep about 6 feet from each other, but who knows? You might sneeze on me or something. I don't know.
It'll just make for a good episode once we get back together again.
Yes.
It'll
be the homecoming episode to the Fallout shelter.
We've got some. I'll keep some of my beers for a good celebration episode.
Yeah.
So
see, I always give you a hard time for not drinking beer.
I know.
But here you got all this beer, and I'm like
struggling. I'm about one or two a day right now.
Yeah, that's about right.
I've been posting some of them, So I did a back-to-back on the Green Cheek this week.
Yeah, you did.
And I just went to we went to Total Wine and More and picked up some stuff. I got a Belching Beaver peanut butter.
Are they open? Can you go in and walk around or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it's essential.
Wine, yeah. The wife wanted to pick up some ginger beer and some watermelon vodka for her. And so I went straight to the beer aisle.
Nice.
Like I said, Belching Beaver, the peanut butter milk stout on nitro.
Is the peanut butter, or it's not the latte one, right?
No. It's the peanut.
So they have peanut butter milk stout on nitro now.
Yeah, in the bottle.
Okay.
In the bottle.
Because I've had the latte fancy one, and I was pouring it wrong, and I was like, this isn't that good. Why did I?
It's funny you say.
Read the damn directions, Josh.
This one shows on the 6-pack how to pour it.
Right.
So, we'll see.
So, but yeah. So we're both recording from our homes. I'm in my apartment. Don's in his house. Don's got more isolation than I do. So if you hear anything in the background, just family. Don't worry about it. We're all good. Everybody's safe. Everybody's healthy.
The dog's getting yelled at right now.
Oh. Well, we might get an appearance later.
Fun encounter.
Yeah, man. So, all right. So what you got today?
Well, I'm going to be drinking Legends.
Nice.
Stuff 6.0.
Yes. And we talked about this on the show a lot of times. So this is the first time why I wanted to do videos of our podcast when we do our show. So you can actually see what we're drinking, and you can see what it looks like. And you can watch Don drink it, because we're not actually sharing beer right now. We're just kind of show and telling beer. I guess
a bunch on my computer screen.
Yeah.
So this was Jay Talley over at Legends. He's been doing a pretty good job of getting people beer if you want it. And they're located about 2 miles east of Disneyland off Ball Road on Lewis Street. And you basically just DM your order, direct message him your order on Instagram. He sends you a link to your email on how to pay. And then when you go and pick it up, he comes out with full hazmat material on. And he's already basically cleaned your bottles and stuff.
Now, I know he actually said too that he actually disinfects the can, so make sure you rinse off your can, which I know you did, right?
Lots of flavor in this baby.
Oh yeah. How many pounds of Oreos does he actually put into the double stuff?
I have not talked to him about how much, but I know he's big on flavor.
Yeah.
We were in there one time, and he was getting ready to do Right in the Nuts. Yeah. And that's that peanut butter stout that he has.
Right.
And what we just saw people opening up bags and bags of what was it, Nutter Butters?
Yeah, I think so.
Was something like that. So, um, yeah, like I said, he's just over in Anaheim. Easy in, easy out. Sometimes he has food. He has
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Nashville
food
chicken
trucks.
truck that shows up there on a regular, which was amazing, by the way, because when I went
Good.
to
I'm
go,
glad you finally got
I'm
to
like,
try the Bread's Nashville hot chicken.
yeah, it was
So
really good.
shout out to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you could do like it's a thing here too, is my wife and my sister-in-law like they love that stuff too. It's the Bread's hot chicken. So good. Like it's like Legends Bread's hot chicken day is it's a day now. It's just
Yeah.
you know. But yeah. Oh
All
man.
good. I
Now I'm thinking about hot chicken. Damn it.
do have Oreos. If you've never dunked your Oreo into your beer, that's the way to go.
All right. Like who would have thought about dunking an Oreo in a beer
Oh
that's made out of a ton of Oreos?
my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I still have a can of right in the nuts in the fridge too. So
So do I. I picked up
yeah. Well, I think somebody's drinking it right
two
now.
double stuff, two of the right in the nuts, and probably one of my favorite lagers is his American lager that he
American
does.
lager is very good.
Really
It,
good.
it's kind of like because when you think of lagers, you think about the old traditional stuff. I always say when you grew up drinking, but that's not true. But when you first start drinking, you get the stuff like the Bud Light, the Miller Lite, stuff like that. You think of lagers
Mhm.
that way. But this has like enough flavor in it. It's kind of like I think it's got like a sweet taste to it.
Yeah,
I really like that one.
really good. I'm gonna definitely next week probably order a couple more.
Yeah,
I
the
did
Legends
venture out.
Brewing. Boom.
I did venture out to Beechwood in
Yeah.
Beechwood Barbecue in
Okay.
Long Beach, and I got oh man, I can't remember what one of them was. I'll have to look it up. But I did get vanilla fudge.
Nice. Oh, did you
Um,
have it yet, or are you waiting until
no,
tonight?
no, I'll probably have that. We have happy hour with the family coming up
Oh,
here at
you need
like
to
4
record
o'clock.
happy hour with the family and
So
post it.
I'm gonna pop it
You got to
open.
have a reaction with the vanilla fudge. You've had it though, right? Or no?
Yes, I had it. I had it.
Okay, you've had it. All right, all right.
Yes.
That vanilla fudge, man. Let me tell you, that stuff sneaks up on you. Was it like
Yeah,
10.5%?
10, yeah,
It's so
10,
smooth.
it's 10 point, yeah, it's 10, at least 10%. That's what they put on the growler.
Yeah,
And then, but it's a 32-ounce growler, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like drinking two full beers.
right.
So we'll see. Maybe I'm sure the wife is probably gonna have Moscow Mule since she bought her ginger beer and her.
Okay,
But if I drink that whole thing, I might not be posting too much later.
that's fine. Well, actually, if you could, that'd be fantastic.
But they were just as easy to purchase. You just go right onto their website at Beechwood
Yeah,
and
and what's
order it, pay for it, and then you walk into the store and pick it up.
it's amazing how this thing that's going on has really changed how we're getting our beers now. As opposed to food and everything. I mean, if you don't want to go to the store because there are people there and you are going to walk by them, I mean, you, as much as people want to keep a safe distance from each other, you're still passing people and stuff like that. So, I mean, the store's probably not the best place to go. So everybody's ordering out when you can. Now, granted, I understand a lot of people lost their jobs during this. A lot of people don't have the funds they did to be able to do things like they were able to not so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
So you probably can't eat out all the time, and you can't go to get your craft beer all the time. You can't do all this stuff all the time, which
Yeah.
it sucks. But the one thing that is neat is to see how businesses have to redo their whole philosophy on how they're going to get that product to you.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Jay at Legends and how he's doing it, and
Yeah.
it's working for him. He's been busy. He even had to extend his hours the other
You
day.
did, yeah.
Because we're still supporting the local breweries, which is great. One of the ones I hit up the other day was Back Street Brewing, and they were doing $2 16-ounce cans, man. A 4-pack, which is probably normally like 10 or $11, over there was like $8.
How was
So,
their ordering? How was it? How was like the process of you
dude, they
getting?
had a table. You walked in where the entrance is. They had a table blocking you, so you can't walk in.
Mhm.
And then you just stand, kind of keep your distance, say, yeah, I want this. And then the owner was there, and he had his gloves on, and just like went and got an invoice for you, came back, set it down, you signed it out, and that was it. And you just told them what you want. I mean, they were giving. I mean, I probably bought 3 or 4 packs of beer when I was there. you know, and I kind of keep an eye out, see if they do it again because I'm running out already, which is sad. But I do want to show what I did get. Um, some of the ones I did pick up, I picked up their blonde ale.
Oh, nice.
And the blonde ale is it's a nice, it's really smooth, kind of sweet blonde ale. It's 5.0%. My eyes are so bad I can't even read a can on it. It's like, let me see, Sonny. It's 5.5%. Now the blonde ale is 5%. This is a 16-ounce can. This is a good one. Back Street, you guys need to can your Mexican lager though. That stuff is the bomb. Mexican lagers, so good. So I did get the blonde ale. Another thing I picked up a couple 4-packs of their IPA, which I believe is their animation IPA. If I said that right, I think it's animation IPA. To get these for $8 for a 4-pack is awesome. You know, these come in at 6.5%, so easy drinking, good for game night. Things like that. So enjoy. The other one I got, which I'm actually gonna open up, is the Blood Orange IPA.
Mm-hmm.
This one also comes in at 6.5%, and I've had this on tap at the brewery. But this is
I've had their lager, their Mexican lager, multiple times.
Oh yeah, and the Ruby Red, which is a good one too. I got my four sons goblet here.
I almost bought some Four Sons today, but it was mostly IPAs, and I wasn't I've got enough IPA in the house right now.
So you can see color of the
nice color,
the Blood Orange. I'm not gonna pour a whole glass just yet. But yeah, it's their IPAs over there are really good. Most of the stuff over there is really good. You know, living in Orange, California, next to Anaheim, there's a lot of really good breweries around here, and they're all still doing really good things to get their beers out. If you follow them on Instagram, they're constantly letting you know, hey, we're still here. It's safe to come get our stuff. So, yeah, the Backstreet had their deal. Legends is doing theirs. I know Gun Whale is actually I have the shirt.
Yeah,
they're doing delivery. I think Chapman Craft is doing delivery.
Yeah. Chapman Craft is also offering coffee now.
Yeah, they're actually brewing their coffee finally.
They're brewing their coffee. Yeah, I saw that.
When we knew they were making their coffee, the wife and I actually went in to Chapman and wanted to get a cup of coffee, but they were just selling the beans at the time. So it takes all this going on to brew your own. But it's still, I bet it's delicious because when we did the first roast porter that they had, that was actually well made.
Very, very good.
Well made, you know.
Around me, I know 10 Mile is doing their open. So
yeah, I've been watching their post too. Man, there's a few I haven't seen much on. But yeah, a lot of them they're still doing stuff. I mean, they're still available to get everything, but yeah, it's a different time.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
Definitely adjusting.
Yeah.
Anything fun you've been doing at all besides stalking your workplace?
That's about it. Yeah. That and just
I told you I went for my 30-mile bike ride the other day.
Man, I should probably exercise. I busted out like a bunch of old baseball cards and was going through those and organizing that. And I got a bunch of stuff from the 80s, you know, so I'm like, man, I got a lot of Nolan Ryan cards. I got a lot of Bo Jackson and
something I've been doing more. Yeah, I said something that I've been doing a little bit more of is I have been working out. So
that's good.
I've got like a 9-day streak on Peloton right now, and
nice.
Tried to stay home this weekend and not go out and get in the way of the other people that are out there. But I think Monday or Tuesday I'll probably hit the bike again outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I keep telling myself I need to get that bike out. I got to dust it off, man.
So trying to do things to keep us occupied. I think we're going to do some yard work the next couple of days, and we want to get a shed to put out in the back so we can put a bunch of our take some of the stuff out of the fallout shelter to
Ooh,
give
I like
us
that.
more room to work. And
We have room for a kegerator.
yeah, I don't know, maybe
I don't know.
that would be great for the show.
Yeah, but eh, yeah, that would be nice. Maybe would you be allowed to have a permanent studio in there?
I don't know if it would be a permanent because my wife wants to turn it into a bike shop. So we've got two
Bike
bike
shop
seats.
/ brewery.
Yeah.
Come on, it's a perfect mix.
I know.
Man, oh man. But anyway, but
That's all. I mean, that's all we've been doing around here.
I
Eating,
got you.
working out. I had the Traeger out yesterday, did a pulled
Nice.
pork. Wife was doing spaghetti sauce at the same time.
That looks really good.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. We still have a little
I
left.
had a little bit of chicken yesterday.
So we've been trying to keep ourselves occupied. We did drive to Encinitas the other day just because we needed to get out of the house.
Yeah.
But we don't get out of the car. We just drive and then, okay, let's turn around and head home. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much all. We're just trying to keep ourselves occupied a little bit. And
yeah.
So.
Sounds good. Well, I think that's about it for this show.
Yeah, we can wrap on this
Yeah.
one.
So make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter. We're still on Facebook. You can also listen to the podcast version of this show on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. There's a dog. There he is. Don't lick that logo. Actually, it might bring us good luck. But also make sure you subscribe and like and hit the notification button whenever the next episode comes out. We're trying to get these out to you, and we hope you enjoy the show. Thank you so much for listening to us, following us. It is the Atomic Beer Show. Yeah. So
www.atomicbeershow.com.
Yes, that's where the hub is for all of the connections that you need. Support your local breweries, especially through this time. Wherever you're at, if you're
even if it's one or two cans, even if it's 1 or 2 cans.
Yeah. Just you might need to stock up that fridge. Who knows? Especially look for the ones that have the deals. I mean, help them out. They're doing it. So, but thank you so much for listening to the show, and make sure you drink good beer.
Drink good beer. Cheers. Cheers, Josh. Put it right up there in the corner. Put it right up there in the corner. Ching, ching.
Ching.